All right, so husband came up with a great idea. See my camera? It's currently recording. We're going to test the Olympus. The whistles. We're going to test the Olympus image stabilization and see how well she does. So let's go. All right, so in this part of the video, you can see the OMD EM5 Mark II on the left and the GoPro on the right. And technically, you're also looking at those sides of the path that we're walking on. I am extremely shocked at the footage from the OMD EM5 Mark II. I'm surprised I can see the trees, I can see the path, I can see the ground, the leaves, the sticks, the other little trees. It amazes me at the quality of the image stabilization in this little camera. Listen to those peepers. Oh, I love that sound. Gotta change batteries in the GoPro. All right, now we're going down the hill. This hill wasn't very steep, but the gravel was loose, the trails are all new. And look at this, the steadiness of this. It amazes me how well this little camera handled this hill. This lens that's on here is the 14-150 f4 5.6. It's the MSC version of the lens, which means it's made for movies and stills. Olympus has told me that this is made for movies. It has the high imager AF system in it. This does not have image stabilization in the lens. It's only in the camera. Look at this. I'm shocked. I did not think it would come out like this. I was expecting blurry, crazy. This just completely blows my mind. Wow. So now I've switched to split screen again with the Olympus on one side and the GoPro on the other. And I'm on flat level ground now, and you can definitely see more movement. But you can tell with the GoPro there's no comparison. It's smooth, it's silky, it does really well. But the Olympus is doing, I mean, it reminds me of my GoPro HERO 5 footage. It really does. Now we're on the boardwalk. And I'm trying to keep from falling over the edge because I'm looking like this. Wow. I'm seriously in love with the GoPro. I really am. So now I've switched completely to the Hero 7. That is amazing. There's no blips, no bumps, no boops, no burps, no nothing. It's just, like I said, the hypersmooth, once you use hypersmooth, there's no going back. Unless you have a big gimbal that you're going to carry through the woods, I'm not willing to carry that. That's just awesome. Now here I'm strictly on the Olympus and I'm moving a lot. At this point my feet were starting to hurt and I was walking kind of shiftedly. Shiftedly, is that a word? So you can see more movement in the camera. Well, we are almost back at the car. Whew. I had to catch my breath. I'm tired. So the camera here is still recording, at least I hope it is. So we'll see how that turns out. It isn't really a fair test for the image stabilization in the Olympus systems, but I wanted to try it anyway. My husband had the idea, and I thought, what the heck? It could lend itself to some cool footage. So we tried it. We are heading back. Our dog Vesta is very sore and tired, and I'm actually quite sore and tired. So something is making noise at me. Huh?
You can definitely tell there used to be old cars and stuff here. There are parts down inside the little valley there. I'm hoping they clean all that out, but we shall see. Whew, we are back at the parking lot. This cool ass pavilion.
I'm very impressed with the outcome of this. This was an on-the-fly thing. My husband and I were walking down the trail. The camera was on the tripod because I was doing the mic comparison. And he's like, why don't you turn it around and turn it on and shoot some footage as you're walking and just play around. And I'm like, what the hell? Why not? It's a battery and an SD card. You charge the battery, you wipe the SD card. What's it gonna hurt? Did it just for fun, just to see. We get home, I put the card in the computer, and I was blown away by this. I did not expect, with all the shaking and the walking, the uneven trails, the bumpiness, the up, the down, the hills, everything, just how smooth this footage was gonna be. I wasn't expecting to see anything on the camera, but just a bunch of blurry crap. And instead, I got this. And it just goes to show the Olympus image stabilization has in their cameras. Now this camera was paired with a lens that does not have image stabilization in it. So I'm curious to see if I put my Olympus 12 to 42.8 on here and did the exact same thing, what would I get? What kind of images and footage would I get putting the two together and seeing what type of image stabilization I would get with them both? It kind of makes me wonder. And so this was the comparison that I did just for fun. Thanks to my husband for suggesting this. He always comes up with the best ideas. And you know, I have to say I'm really impressed. I honestly and truthfully don't think that the Lumix G85 would have the same results. That would be something that would be fun to do, is to compare the two and see which one has the best image stabilization. But is this really a fair test? You know, because you're on a tripod, strapped to a camera bag, you're walking down the hills, it's sloshing back and forth. But I'm a heavy walker, so it's not like I'm walking lightly and tiptoed. I'm a trudger. So you can see for yourself exactly what it is. We did this for fun, so please don't flame me for technical stuff. I'm not a technical person. I look at the specs and I look at the information, but honestly, I don't have time to sit around and tech spec. So take it for what it is, and I'll see you guys later.